Metroid is a special interest of mine. It's my main one considering that Metroid Fusion is the first video game I have ever played in my life. But this video is about special interests. So what are they? This is what they are according to Google, which feels all too real to me, minus the autism part. Then again, I am convinced I might be on the spectrum, so who knows? Now you might be thinking, isn't that just a hyperfixation? And you wouldn't be wrong, except for the fact that Google says this about hyperfixations. They can last from a few days to several months or even years, while a special interest can last a lifetime. As someone who has experienced both, there's a vast distinction between the two. The best example I can give of a hyperfixation, at least within a collective, is when the friend group has the Minecraft phase. Now the Minecraft phase, from what I've seen, can last either 2 weeks, and if things are just right, they can last a solid year or even 2 or more years, though that might be pushing it. The game doesn't even have to be Minecraft. My own friend group within the past year have gone from Fortnite to Marvel Rivals to Buckshot Roulette to Peak and then to Ready or Not. Though Marvel Rivals is the main one to stick, at least among the ones active in the Discord server. And the hyperfixation doesn't have to be a game either. It can be music, a movie, a TV show, cinematic superhero slop that's been plaguing movie theaters for almost 20 years, anime, and that list goes on. Anyone can have more than one. However, at the end of the day, a hyperfixation is temporary. That is, if they last long enough to become a special interest. So what happens when a hyperfixation becomes a special interest? The best way I can put it is that it becomes a part of someone and their identity. In my case, I've consumed as much content as I can of Metroid. I've played almost every single game multiple times except for these few. I've read the Metroid manga more than once, and at one point I was reading the wiki for hours or even days on end. And if that isn't proof enough, my collection of Metroid memorabilia will never be complete. And this is just one out of a few special interests for me. Anyways, the great thing about both hyperfixations and special interests is that there's always bound to be a community of people who are just as obsessed as you might be to gush over whatever it is you're obsessing about. It's kind of like that one rule on the internet, 34. Only in this case is that if it exists, there's bound to be a group of people who obsess over it. And maybe they get their fix for that obsession by consuming the content for it in a form that's Take care, everyone.